the police and immigration challenges facing Nigerians living in New Delhi, they are still very successful in their various fields of industries. According to our research, over 60% of them are into exportation of goods from India back to Africa, while about 20% of them are students, and about 10% of them are business owners in New Delhi. We believe that the ones that are stranded on the streets are less than 5%. So, on today's episode, let us ask Nigerians what they actually do to make lots of money in New Delhi on our ongoing series of how Africans survive in India. Based on the progress of Nigerians living in New Delhi, please, I would like you to tell us, starting from yourself, could you introduce yourself properly? Let us know what you do, the business you do here, and all, etc., etc. If you don't mind, if you want to answer that question, fine. If you don't want to answer it, it's still okay.
Okay. My name is Emeka. The name is Oshedike in New Delhi. I'm into fabric business. You know the meaning of fabric.
Sure.
That's what I'm into. I export, fabrics to Nigeria. That's what I do. I export.
Okay, you say you export fabrics. Is that cast fabrics? Because there are several kinds of fabrics. Is it textile fabric, like car fabric, or what? What sort? What? Just tell us what is that?
Textiles.
Textiles.
Yes.
For cars.
No, not for cars.
For okay, you mean normal textiles for making clothes?
For making clothes.
For making clothes.
Yeah.
But textiles come from China, probably.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, thank you.
Would you introduce yourself because you're on camera already?
All right, my name is High Chief Osiga Konata.
Incredible.
The only son, first son of Ata, popular knows as Olauro Zarepa, Ezekwe Jenkins.
That's a very long name.
Thank
but
you.
What I love here is when you say the High Chief. Is that what I had?
100%.
Oh.
Youngest chief in Atalanta.
In Atalanta.
Imo State, yeah.
In Imo State.
Yes.
Incredible. Thank you so much for having us.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Welcome to the occasion.
Thank you.
Okay, that's all right. No problem. We'll edit out some of them. Okay, so you export textiles to Nigeria. What about textiles from China? Are they not competing with your product from India? Because I guess Indian product will be higher than that of China. Welcome.
No, welcome, sir.
I love you.
Thank you.
He's a bastard.
Okay, your interview is taking a bit longer because of the textile you mentioned. Because we are trying to understand also business in India versus business in other countries in Asia.
Yeah.
All right,
India and China, they are all Asia.
Yes.
Yes.
Sorry.
Business in India is the same business like in other
Wonderful. Okay, let's ask our brother to compare for us business in China and business in India, especially in textiles industry. Could you help us to compare? Do you have challenge of the product from China, textiles from China, and that of in India? What challenges do you face?
The challenges we are facing here is that in China, most of the production in China is likely inferior. But this country, India, okay, you can't just come here and ask them to produce a material for you or any goods that is so inferior. They have their own standard, their own export standard. So sometimes when you buy a goods from here and send to Nigeria, okay, the price of Indian goods is higher than China, because in China you can go there and tell them to do this phone for you, as in the lowest quality, they'll do it for you. But this Indian, they don't do it like that. So that is the challenge you have. Sometimes you bring goods to Nigeria, and if you say this goods is from Indian, you're selling it 2 naira. The one from China, they will sell it 1 naira. So we are having some challenges. Okay. But all the same, everything is okay.
But however, you're doing well on the industry, textile industry, coming from here.
Yeah, sure.
All right, that's good.
Sure.
All right, our brother. It's nice meeting you.
Yeah, nice meeting you.
Hope to see you again, okay?
Okay, brother.
Take care. Thank you.
My name is Chukwebuka Okoye. I'm from Umoji, Lemiri North local government area. Understand? I do business here. I sell clothes. Sometimes I do it way bill to Nigeria. Then I can sell some here and do way bill. So that's my business here in India.
Okay. We, like you guys have seen during our interview with some Indians, and we asked them, what do they think about Nigerians, about Africans, but in particular about Nigerians living in New Delhi? You guys have what they said to us. Yes, and let us tell our brother what they said. When we interviewed some Indians here, they said, we asked them, what do you think about Africans, about Nigerians living in New Delhi? Do you know what they said? They said that our brothers are selling weed. I asked them, is it just all our brothers selling weed? They said, the much they know, all what they are doing is just to sell weed. There are so many Africans living in Delhi. Yes. And
my neighborhood.
Yeah, to be specific, there are so many Nigerians living here. So, what is your impression about Nigerians living here in Delhi?
They're selling weed.
They sell what?
Yeah, they sell weed.
Oh my God!
And I love their weed. I smoke sometimes. It's good.
What else do they do? Because you said they sell weed. Is there any other thing? Is it all of them that sell weed?
We don't have to do anything with them. What they're doing.
So, what particularly do Nigerians do here?
Normally, some of us are students. Some of us are football players. Likewise me. Understand? And for them to be saying based on our Nigerian guys are selling weed is not possible. Understand? Everybody cannot be the same. Understand? But Indians, they don't like us here, so we are trying our best to prove them wrong. Understand? Because I know that they are in Nigeria and they are living fine. Security, everything is very good for them here in Nigeria. But then they don't give us that chance. That's why most of what Indian says is an allegation to us. I said most is an allegation to us. That's what I can say on that.
What in particular do Nigerians do? What kind of business basically do they do aside those that are students, like you say?
Yes.
What basically, I say, what line of industry? Because we are coming from China, and we know that a vast majority of Nigerians are into huge types of businesses like textiles, electronics, etc., agriculture, and etc. So many businesses that they send to Nigeria and to other African countries. Now, here in India, or rather in New Delhi, could you tell us what particular business or businesses do Nigerians do here?
Okay, that is not it's just a simple question. Understand? In this country, majority of us is students. Understand? After students, we focus on footballers. Understand? Though that I know that some footballers we are disappointed in this country, and they don't have any choice than to switch in anything that can give them money. Like me, I'm a businessman. I sell clothes, like I told you before. Understand? Some of us are into the same business, but majority of Nigerians are into selling African food and African style food stuff. That is the majority of business our people is doing here for now. Understand? That's the majority of business our people is doing here.
Okay, do we have majority of them or few of them doing exportation business, like exporting products from India down to Nigeria or down to Africa? Do we have such?
Yeah. We have such thing, and it's not just some of them. Understand? Because our Nigerian people, we like to develop anywhere we are. Understand? Or if Nigerians is 100 in this country, 50 is doing he's selling something like African stuff, African business, and the rest of 30 is doing importation based on import some goods from Nigeria to here and sell. That's what we are doing here. And then majority of us are maybe the less that remain is footballers and people who sell clothes, understand? Okay. But we have some few that is stranded in the street because streets can never favor everybody.
Yeah.
That's it.
Good to have you on our channel, Next Media. Thank you so much, brother.
Thank you.
It's our pleasure.
Yeah, thank you.